What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite series, the All-Father Wave, Marvel's Iron Fist. Now, I'm pretty sure they did this for legal reasons that says Marvel's Iron Fist. On the side we have a nice artwork of Iron Fist. In the package we can see he does come with alternate hands and one of the legs of the All-Father, which is either Odin or King Thor, and more on that when we open him up. Something to note really fast is his right hands are on the left side, his left hands are on the right side. I don't know why, but that's just funny to me. On the back we don't have much of a read-up. Let me just move the camera really fast. It says, Marvel's Iron Fist. Daniel Rad channels the power of the dragon Shulao. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Other figures in this assortment include Iron Fist himself, Avenging Allies Machine Man, Sentry, Marvel's Hawkeye, or not, yeah, that is Sentry, Hawkeye, Thor, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch, and together they make the All-Father Odin, or King Thor, whichever you prefer. Not much more to say about his packaging, so what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and we'll go on to the rest of his review, so sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Iron Fist posed out of the packaging. Now before we go on to the figure, he did come with quite a few accessories. First off, he does come with the left leg of the All-Father, or King Thor, or Odin. I'm probably going to have Odin, because I don't know too much about King Thor, but we'll move that off to the side. And here we have Iron Fist, and I'll get on to his accessories in a little bit. Let's get a full 360 of him really fast. I can say I was looking forward to this guy, and having him in hand, I'm kind of disappointed with him. And I'll tell you why. He's using an older Marvel Legends bulk of... I don't even know whose bulk this is. I just know that they use this for the latest Deadpool. And one problem I have with it is that it's really blocky, and the upper torso is really loose, as you can see. And my Deadpool's the same way. It's an issue with the mold, not the figure. But there are some good things about this figure, and I'm not going to say he's all bad, but he does have some redeeming qualities to him. Like, for one thing, the emblem on his chest is painted really well. I do love the tassels are really soft plastic, so they do not get in the way of his articulation. His belt is, of course, the same plastic that they used for his tassels. The gold is done really well. You know, you can see the paint that they put into it. The black lines stand out really well. And like I said, it's not that he's a bad figure. I'm just personally disappointed in him. Now, let's get on to his accessories. He did come with alternate hands, and he does come with quite a few of them, actually. Let me just bring those on screen really fast. Okay, here are his alternate hands, and let's actually move Iron Fist off to the side. He does come with... They're all pairs, so if you get one, you can see what they all look like, and zooming in, you can see he has these clenched fists. Of course, what is Iron Fist if he's not throwing punches, and it's really hard to throw a punch with anything other than a clenched fist. He does come with these karate chopping hands. I'm liking these ones. I might display them with these, who knows. And these kind of open palm strike hands. I'm guessing these are open palm strikes. But really nice, really cool. And of course the hands that he already comes with. Let's see if I can't get one off on camera. Oh, this is going to be a little difficult. Give me 1 second. And I got it off. They're kind of easy. They're not the easiest thing to get off, but they're not like ridiculously tight. I got it off like shortly after. And they do peg into his arm, which I'm going to There we go. And right there you can see the detail on his arm. So really nice figure, really loving it, loving the look of him. Now let's see if I can get this hand off on camera. Oh, this is gonna... Okay, there we go. See, they're not ridiculously hard to get off, but they're not the easiest either. So it's kind of in the middle, and I'm just gonna pose it with the clenched fists for a little while. There we go. We have Iron Fist with fists. Fist of Glory. Okay. Getting him posed so we can go on to his articulation. He has a ball jointed head. He can look up, down, left and right. He also has a hinged neck, which allows him to look down and up further. He has like this butterfly joint which allows for inward shoulder movement, which is really nice. Arms on a ball joint go out, do a full 360. He spins at the bicep, double jointed in the elbow, spins and bends at the wrist. And it's the same for both arms. He has an ab crunch which works fairly well, going backwards and forwards. He has a waist joint. Then we get to these problematic hips that are these really old, archaic Marvel Legends joints where they go out, and that's normal. However, to get them to move forward, you have to rotate the entire joint, as you can see, and then proceed to move them forward, spin, and move them forward. Then if you want to move the leg back, you gotta move the joint, spin the leg, and it's just a real hassle. And I'm glad they did away with that, but he has that ball pin joint, swivels at the thigh. He is double jointed in the knee. No boot swivel, but he does spin at the foot and have a nice hinge, so you can get him in a lot of great poses. So overall, not a bad figure. I'm just a little disappointed in him. So what I'm going to do now is get him posed up and move on to my final thoughts. Then we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Iron Fist posed for my final thoughts, and overall, really nice figure. And if you're wondering where my other hand is, it's holding the camera steady, because the tripod falls off or falls over when I don't have my other hand. He's a really nice figure. My only gripe with him is, you know, he's really dated in terms of the mold that they use for him. The character himself isn't dated. I just have a problem with the actual figure mold, and that kind of turns me off to the figure, because I was really looking forward to Iron Fist. But he's still a really good looking figure. The paint's clean on his emblem. The face is a little splotchy, and unfortunately I didn't cover that in the review, but he does have a few splotches on his face, so sorry about that. Would I recommend him? Absolutely, I would still recommend this guy if you're looking for a more up-to-date Iron Fist. If you're okay with the mold, then it's not going to bother you as much. I'm just happy that I have an Iron Fist in my display. I picked mine up at Kmart for, what was it, $19.99, which is standard price you're going to be paying for Marvel Legends figures. If you can find this guy in stores, pick him up. He's well worth the price, what you pay. And this is King of Dragons 5000 saying, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.